So let's get into this bag. Typical Banggood fashion, you know, it's just a plastic bag on the outside with some foam on the inside. There's the flight controller, Betaflight F3 as I say, and the packing slip, I guess. No, it's not, I don't know what that is. And the camera. So that's the Eagle 2. It is a, does it say there? No, it doesn't say. It does not say what. Oh yeah, there we go. 16.9, got the 2.1. So let's have a look at that. And we'll see what's inside here. So there's the camera. It's got a aluminium housing, and it has 3 sets of bolt holes, which is nice because that means that you can mount it pretty much any way you like. And there's the lens. I do like those lenses. I've got one of those on the split. Pretty sure it's the same lens, and that actually it works really well. Right, some instructions, which I'm struggling to get out. There we go. Runcam Eagle 2, the user manual, the contact us first if you have any issues. And I have to say that the experience I've had with Runcam support has actually been quite good. Right, what do we have in here? Sorry. We have all sorts of things. Right, so some screws and nuts and washers. Now this is a replacement cover, replacement rear cover if you don't want to use those locating lugs. If you just want a flat back, which I probably do actually. So I might swap that out. Obviously there's a stand, and that's where that second, I've got it the wrong way around. That's where those locating lugs come into play, because you have one set of screws in the front and one set at the back, and that allows you to adjust your angle like so. That's the extension cable for the joystick for the OSD. That plugs into there like so, and then that plugs into the camera, and that basically allows you to have this in the field and just kind of tuck this pigtail away, and then you pull this out when you need it. Obviously this is the power cable, so you only use one end at a time, so essentially you've got 2 power cables in one here. Just run your knife through there or your side cutters, and that plugs into there, and then obviously you've just got your signal, power and ground, and it takes, doesn't say on there because that's the inside of the box, it takes between 5 and 36 volts. So I don't know what the hell number of cells that is to get 36 volts. I have no idea. But there you go. So that's inside the box. I won't do a review of how it works, how well it works at the moment, because obviously I've just received it and I don't have it in a quad. I'm hoping to get it in a quad before I go for my quick fly tonight, but I suspect that probably won't happen. Hi, Steve from the future here. So I've been flying this camera now for a few weeks and I really like it. The CMOS sensor of the Eagle provides a much wider dynamic range than the CCD sensor of the Runcam Swift. So much so that even with the sun shining directly into your face, you can still see the shadows on the ground and you can fly anywhere, anytime, and there are no surprises as to what's coming up. Here's some sample footage from the Eagle, and you can see that the saturation isn't quite as high. It's a little bit washed out, but you know, you can see everything in the shadows on the ground. There's no surprises. You can see the detail in the trees, you can see the detail on the ground, and you can fly with absolute confidence that you're not going to get yourself into trouble because you can't see where you're going. You know, even with the sun shining directly at you, it's quite flyable. The Runcam Eagle 2 is a CMOS sensor. I got the 2.1mm lens, and it's 4, 3, and 16:9 switchable. And this one has a 800 TV line sensor. So here's the Runcam Swift footage. The saturation is higher. This is the default settings that come with a camera. The blacks are blacker, the whites are whiter, the brights are brighter, and you know, the contrast is just a little bit too high. It does mean that the shadows of the ground are just a little bit too dark. It's not bad, it's just that it's not as good as the Eagle. The Swift is a 600 TV line CCD sensor in a 4:3 aspect ratio. So now I'll throw some footage up comparing the two side by side. And first off, you'll see that yes, the Runcam Swift does have a more colourful picture. It's possibly a little bit sharper. The CCD image is definitely different to the CMOS image. However, the Runcam Eagle on the right, the wide dynamic range for me wins out because it means that I can see the detail on the ground even with the sun shining directly into my face. I like this camera, it does a really good job. And it'll be my go-to camera from here on in, I think. One last thing about the Eagle before I go is that you can hook up the Eagle to the camera control option in beta flight without the need for a resistor. It just hooks up and you set the settings in the CLI and hey presto, all of a sudden you've got camera control on your sticks, on your transmitter, and that's awesome. Thanks for watching. Bye.